talking about stress-related behavior in children, each child handles stress differently. Certain behaviors that help children to deal include thumb sucking, nail biting, and sometimes head banging. Thumb sucking or sucking of a pacifier is a normal part of early childhood, and in most children they stop by the age of 1 to 2 years. But sometimes they continue into their school age years also. Occasionally, thumb sucking is normal at times of distress, but habitual sucking past the age of 5 years can alter the shape of the root of the mouth, causing misalignment of teeth and lead to teasing from other children. Occasionally, persistent thumb sucking can be a sign of underlying emotional disorders. All the children eventually stop thumb sucking ultimately. Parents should intervene only if the child dentist advise them or if they feel child's thumb sucking is a socially unhealthy problem and is causing troubles at the social level. Parents need to gently encourage the children to understand why they should stop. Once the child signals a willingness to stop, gentle verbal reminders are a very good start. They can be followed by symbolic rewards put directly on the thumb, such as a colored bandage, a fingernail polish, or a star down with a non-toxic color material. Additionally, measures such as plastic guard over the thumb, overnight elbow splinting to prevent the child from bending it, and painting of thumbnail which will have a bitter substance can be used. However, none of these measures should be used against the child's will. Number 2, nail biting is a common problem among the young children. The habit usually disappears as the child gets older, but it is typically related to stress and anxiety. Children who are motivated to stop can be taught to substitute their habits with others, like twiddling with a pencil. A reward system in which the child keeps more rewards for avoiding the behavioral reinforce desirable behaviors. Number 3, headbanging or rhythmic rocking are common among toddlers. Although alarming to the parents, the children don't seem to be in distress or actually seem to derive comfort from these behaviors. Children usually outgrow rocking, rolling, and headbanging between the age of 18 months and 2 years of age. But repetitive actions sometimes still occur in older children and adolescents. Children with autism or certain neurodevelopmental issues may also bring their head or make other repetitive movements. However, children have additional symptoms that make their diagnosis very apparent. Although children almost never damage themselves because of these behaviors, the possibilities can be reduced by pulling the crib away from the wall, taking off the wheel or placing a carpet protector under them, and applying some kind of a padding to the bars of the crib.